Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Commodity TV, today out of our home studio here because of the coronavirus, and it's time for a Newsflash with IsoEnergy, Caledonia mining year-end results, and RNC Minerals. IsoEnergy intersected 4 meters with 20.5% U3O8 in drill hole LE2040 and drills more off-scale uranium mineralization. Those are additional results from their winter 2020 drill program at the Hurricane Zone, which is a new discovery of high-grade uranium mineralization on the company's 100% owned La Roque East property in the eastern Athabasca Basin. The last 6 drill holes at the Hurricane Zone are all intersected thick intervals with over 7 meters of strong uranium mineralization, including 2 with off-scale sub-intervals with more than 65,000 counts per second on the RS-125 handheld spectrometer. The assays from the final 6 drill holes are still pending, so news flow is coming up here. CEO Craig Perry congratulated the field crews on a very successful drilling program, generating many intersections of strong uranium mineralization. Steve Blower, Vice President of Exploration, is encouraged by the number of thick intersections of very strong uranium mineralization encountered in this drilling program. The potential for more of these intersections at the Hurricane Zone remain very high, as most of the cross-sections are yet to be closed off, he said. Caledonia Mining announced very positive operating and financial results for the year ended 31st December 2019. The gross revenues were $75.8 million, better than 2018 with $68.4 million. More important is the gross profit, which stood at $31.1 million, almost 50% higher than in 2018, and the gross margin was 41% for 2019. The EBITDA was almost $30 million compared to $19 million in 2018. On-mine costs stood at $651 per ounce, declining from $690 per ounce the year before. Normalized all-in sustaining costs were very healthy at $856 per ounce, falling down from $920 before. A real booster are the IFRS earnings per share of 382 cents compared to 99 cents in 2018, and IFRS earnings per share adjusted for net foreign exchange gains are at 152 cents. Given the fact that the company has built the central shaft and paid it from cash flow, those are outstanding results, and net cash from operating activities was still very healthy at $18.1 million, with net cash and cash equivalents at $8.9 million on hand after a capital investment of $20 million, including the central shaft. So no wonder that Caledonia paid a total dividend out of 27.5 cents per share and already raised the quarterly dividend in January 2020 by 9% to 7.5 cents per quarter, which gives the company a dividend yield of 4% today per year and still room to rise. Over 55,000 ounces gold were produced last year. The shaft sinking at the central shaft was completed in July 2019 to the target depth of 1,204 meters, and work has commenced on equipping the shaft, with commissioning expected before the end of 2020. This is very important as the high spending time is coming to an end this year, which should improve again the financials of the company. Caledonia also completed the purchase of an additional 15% shareholding in Blanket, increasing Caledonia's shareholding to 64% now. The 2020 gold production is planned between 53,000 and 56,000 ounces, like in 2019, pending on the completion of the central shaft. 2020 on-mine costs are expected between $693 to $767 per ounce, with all-in sustaining costs between $951 and $1,033 per ounce. Those costs per ounce are expected to fall after the central shaft is commissioned. RNC Minerals is still producing gold in Australia, yeah. Of course, number one priority is the health and safety of all employees and stakeholders. They have proactively employed a full-time nurse specifically to monitor the status of people entering and leaving their operations. In order to minimize potential disruptions of supply chains, they are building additional critical supplies beyond normal levels. During the Australian bushfires in December and January, their run-of-mine stockpiles proved critical in ensuring milling rates were maintained. Accordingly, they are building stockpiles once again. Their run-of-mine stockpiles are now growing steadily from the three sources Baloo, Better Hunt and their new open pit Fairplay North. With respect to operations, is the 2020 production guidance still at 90,000 to 95,000 ounces gold, with an AIC guidance of $1,050 to $1,200 per ounce gold, which remains unchanged. As highlighted in a prior release, they still target AIC around $1,000 per ounce by year end. Overall, great drill results from IsoEnergy. Caledonia Mining is full on track with their central shaft and higher dividends are proposed. RNC is storaging critical supply materials and can still produce to achieve their objectives and, of course, raise the margins through falling costs. Thanks for watching us and bye bye from Switzerland. Stay healthy.